and welcome to the Read with Carolee show. I am your host, Carolee, and we have another amazing author for you here today. And this is Miss Khara Campbell, and she is the author of Island Girl. Now, I know that there are some amazing islands out there. There are islands in the Caribbean. We have the Hawaiian Islands, which are a part of the United States. And, you know, I'm actually an island girl. I was actually born on the beautiful island of Jamaica. And I know Jamaica has a lot of things that tourists go to visit all the time. So we want to hear from Miss Khara to see what this island girl is all about. So it's time to tell a story. Yeah, so Miss Khara Campbell, take it away.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay, take it away.
Summer, though every day seemed the same on the tiny island, it was surrounded by beautiful crystal clear turquoise water that almost looked like glass, as if you can walk on it forever. Although the island was one of the smallest of the 700 islands and keys, it was the capital. Tina loved spending her summer days up in a mango tree on her tiny island. It must be 1,000 feet tall, she thought when she climbed it for the first time. She took it as a challenge to her petite self. Her tiny arm reached for the lowest branch, and when she got a good grip, her bare feet climbed up the tree branch by branch. The children under the tree cheered her on. Go, Tina! Go, Tina! She didn't stop until she made it all the way to the top. She loved climbing trees. The children called her Monkey because she was always up in the tree. The buzzing of the bees didn't bother her. She had been stung so many times and had fallen out of the tree so often that the bees didn't see her as a threat anymore. Billy, Tina's climbing buddy, had to go to summer school on this day. Why do you have to go to some dumb summer school for? She asked Billy when she went over to his house to ask him to play. I don't know. Mommy said I have to. We can play when I come home after school. I don't want to wait. Who am I supposed to play with? Tina left upset. Her plan for the day climbing trees with Billy was ruined. She didn't know anyone else who liked to climb trees as she and Billy did. The other girls liked to do dumb stuff like jump rope, play hopscotch and ring play, and play with their dollies. And the boys, well, they were mean. Billy was the only one who understood her. Tina ran back home crying. Her mommy asked, "What's the matter with you, honey?" Billy can't play. He has to go to some dumb summer school. I don't have anyone to play with. What about your other friends? Did you ask them to play? Billy is my only friend. The other children don't like the stuff I like. Well, maybe if you ask to play with them, you just might find something in common. Tina just could not spend all day at home. Her mommy was outside washing clothes in the tub with the scrubbing board, and Tina knew her mommy would make her do too many chores. Plus, the sounds of summer were calling her name. Tina, Tina, where are you? How bad would it be to play with the other girls, she thought. She liked to play girly stuff sometimes, and Billy would be home in the afternoon, so she can still go climbing with him. Tina went outside in search of the other girls, Sophie, Tara, Rudy, Tonya, Tanya, and Christina. She found them sitting on the grass under a shady dilly tree, playing with their dollies. Where is my dolly, Tina thought as she ran back home in search of a way in with the other girls. It had been months since she had seen it. She looked under her bed, but all she found were some marbles she had borrowed from Billy. She had been looking for them so she can give them back. She threw all the toys in the crate in the corner of her bedroom in search for her golden ticket, but there was no dolly. She scrambled to the closet. It must be in here, she thought. I've got to find it. She threw the closet door open in hot pursuit of her dolly. She tossed out shoes and clothes, and then finally there it was. Her precious dolly. Sarah's bright blue eyes stared right back at her. Tina picked up Dolly Sarah and dusted off her yellow and blue floral dress. Tina just knew that this would be her way to play with the other girls. As Tina walked towards the other girls under the shady dilly tree, with Dottie, Sarah in tow, her heart started exploding against her chest. She could see the other girls looking at her, and she could almost hear them insulting her. Tina wanted to turn around and run home. Is that mommy calling me? She thought. This is dumb. Hi, Tina said Hi, Tina said when she approached the other girls. Can I play Dolly with you? She asked nervously. You only want to play with us because Billy had to go to summer school, Tara said, braiding her Dolly's blonde hair. We don't play with monkeys, said Rudy harshly. Tina turned to leave so the other girls wouldn't see her cry. What is your Dolly's name? Tanya asked. She got up when she noticed the Dolly in Tina's hand. Sarah, Tina replied, turning around to face Tanya. She's pretty. My Dolly's name is Betty. Tanya and Tina exchanged dollies. For about an hour, Tina and the other girls played with their dollies. After all the hair combing and clothes changing, they got tired, so they decided to play ring play. They all held hands in a circle. Christina was picked to be in the ring. She chose Brown Girl in the Ring as her song. Brown girl in the ring, tra-la-la-la-la. There's a brown girl in the ring, tra-la-la-la-la. As the girls sang, Christina danced in the ring. It took Tina a minute, but she started to remember all the words. She was having fun. When it was her turn, she chose Down by the River, Down by the Sea. They all started singing. Down by the river, down by the sea. Johnny broke a bottle and blamed it on me. I told Ma, Ma told Pa, Johnny got a licking, so ha ha ha. They all started laughing. They continued their ring play for a few minutes more, then fell to the ground in exhaustion. They were having so much fun dancing, singing, and laughing that they didn't realize how hungry and thirsty they were from playing in the island sun. Y'all want some mango and coconut water? Tina asked, looking up at the clear blue sky. Not a cloud or bird in the sky. You could climb and get some for us, Sophie asked, turning her head to look at Tina. Tina got up off the ground and picked up Dolly Sarah. The other girls stood as well. Yeah, but y'all have to help me with the coconuts. I know a small tree we can get some from. Come on, let's go, Tina said as she led the way to Ma's yard. The stunted coconut tree held many jelly coconuts. The girls' mouth watered just at the sight of the coconuts. They could already taste the sweet juice. Tina gave Dolly Sarah to Tanya to hold, took off her sandals, and climbed halfway up the coconut tree. Then, when she could get her legs around the tree, she scooted her way up to the top. The other girls looked up with amazement at Tina. How does she do that? Rudy asked. She is the only girl I know that can climb trees. Yeah, I wish I knew how to climb like that, Sophie added. Me too. Go, Tina, Tanya shouted up at Tina in encouragement. One by one, Tina plucked and threw down a coconut for the girls to pick up. When she was done, she slid down the coconut tree. If she hadn't been wearing jeans, she might have scratched her legs because of how fast she came down. Each girl held a coconut in her hands, with their dolly under their arms, and headed to Tina's mango tree. Tina effortlessly sprang up the tree, snapped 7 mangoes, and bounced back down to the bottom in record time. Tina and the other girls peeled their coconuts, used a nail to poke a hole in the hard shell, and then they drank the sweet water. Afterwards, they threw the coconuts against the ground to force them open to eat the white, sugary, soft jelly inside. Tina was so busy with her new friends that she didn't notice Billy standing in front of them as they ate their mangoes. Hi, Tina. You still want to play? Billy asked, surprised that Tina was with the other girls. Tina was having so much fun with the other girls that she didn't want to leave. I'm going to teach them how to climb. Do you want to play with us? Tina asked, hoping that Billy would say yes. Okay. Tina, Billy, and the other girls spent the rest of the afternoon tree climbing. The other girls caught on quickly, and they all started hanging in the trees together. The end.
Wow, that was an amazing story. That kind of took me back to the island. So, are you an island girl?
I am. I was born and raised in Nassau, the Bahamas.
Oh wow, that's amazing. I know the Bahamas is a beautiful island. So were some of the games that Tina played, some of the games that you
Yes.
played is okay.
So the inspiration for this book came. I have a bachelor's degree in creative writing. So we had a class assignment where we had to write a story about past experience. This was my story. I got an A, and I was like, hey, I can turn this into a book. So, voila.
Well, aren't we glad that you
Yeah.
turned this into a book? And well, what would you say was one of your favorite books growing up?
I love the Bernstein Bears.
Oh, me too.
Love the Bernstein Bears. Those were my favorite.
Yes.
And then when the cartoons came on TV,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, all right. So we have a lot in common there with the Bernstein Bears. And well, Tina and her friends were playing with their dolls. Did you have a favorite doll growing up?
I did. And there were times when I had to make my own dolls out of, improvise with different things.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I wanted the Cabbage Patch doll for Christmas one year, got it, and I was so happy. That was one of my best Christmas gifts ever.
Okay, well, that is definitely very creative, going ahead and making your own doll. And definitely, we hope that other children will be inspired, with creativity from your book. And today, for our viewer spotlight, we have someone that will actually be able to take home one of your books. So our viewer spotlight award today goes to Lila. And she is very kind and has her own cooking show for kids.
Awesome.
That is amazing. Okay, let's have you over here. And here is your reward. And here you get to actually get Miss Khara Campbell's book, Island Girl.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and I'll autograph it for you afterwards.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And just like Lila, you too can be a part of our audience here in Old Town Manassas in Prince William County at the Girani Coffee Shop. So just look for our link below to be able to get your tickets. They're free, so just come on down, bring your kids, your friends' kids, and we have a great time here. And you can also grab, one of our featured one of our featured authors' books for being in our audience. Well, thank you again, and we will see you soon. So grab a book and read.